Good day guys, my name is Brother Spool. Welcome back again to another reaction video, man. Welcome to 2020. It's good to see your smiling faces. And I have good news, guys. The project I was working on the previous year for my graduation is successful, and I will be graduating this year, next month. So thank you to everyone who was sending prayers. Thank you to everyone who was wishing me all the best. And I'm sorry I was away for a long time. But I'm back, guys, and I thank you everyone who was giving me all the support. Without you guys, I don't know, man. It was really hard, but your prayers and your good messages on the comment section kept me going. I thank you a lot. I'll attach the video up here, and I will make sure to leave the video at the end of this video if you would like to watch it. It's on my other channel. I do a different channel. It's on my other channel. But for everyone, man, who's here for the first time, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. Please subscribe down below, man. We got good things coming up this year, man. A lot of questions, a lot of Quran reading. I've been willing to read the Quran for you guys, and you guys gave me a thumbs up that you would like to hear me read the Quran. So, with that being said, man, I think Aalims... Okay, I will not try and understand something I don't know. So yeah, man, Aalims, I think Aalims are people who are supposed to be knowledgeable about the Quran, or people who have like some sort of knowledge, or I don't know. Let's find out, guys.
There are many Muslims who say that the Quran is meant to be read with understanding only by the Aalims, only by the scholars.
Scholars, Aalims.
A layman Muslim should not try to understand the Quran. The Quran is meant to be read with understanding only by the Aalims, only by the scholars.
Okay.
I started my talk by quoting a verse of the Quran, which is also recited by the Qari in the beginning of the program, which occurs in Surah Qamar, chapter number 54, no less than 4 times. Surah Qamar, chapter 54, verse number 17, verse number 22, verse number 32, and verse number 40. وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. We have made the Quran easy for you to understand and memorize. Then which of you shall not receive admonition? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator, says that we have made the Quran easy for you to understand. Then which of you shall not receive admonition? Allah says in the Quran in several places, in several verses, including Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 242. لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ, so that they will understand. Allah says in Surah Hijr, chapter number 15, verse number 1, Alif Lam Ra, Tilka Ayatul Kitab wal Quran al Mubin. That Alif Lam Ra, these are the verses of the Quran that make things clear to you. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that this Quran, we have made it easy for you to understand. Allah says, so that they understand. Allah says, we have revealed the verses of the Quran so that it will make things clear to you. So who will you obey? Who will you follow? Those Muslims who say that the Quran was only meant for the scholars to understand it, or should we follow the guidance of the Creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that it was made easy for the human beings to understand?
Of course, I'll
if you
follow
don't
the
understand
guidance.
certain things, Allah says in the Quran, in Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse 43, and Surah Anbiya, chapter number 21, verse number 7, Allah says that if you do not know, ask the person who possesses the message. Ask the person who possesses the knowledge. That if you do not know anything, if you do not possess the message, ask the person who's knowledgeable. For example, if the Quran speaks about science, who will you go and ask?
The scientist.
Will you ask the cobbler? Will you ask the barber? You will ask a scientist. Because a scientist is an expert in the field of science. A scientist is an alim in the field of science. Similarly, if the Quran speaks about medicine, who will you ask? But naturally, ask a doctor, because a doctor is an alim he's an expert in the field of medicine. Similarly, if you want to know something about Nuzul al-Quran, who will you ask? You will ask an alim who has gone to Darul Ulum maybe for 7 years, for 10 years, a person who's expert about the Nuzul al-Quran. So depending upon what field you want to know, you have to ask an expert in that field.
Yes.
So the Quran says that while reading the Quran, if you have certain problems, you can surely very well ask a person who's an expert in that field.
But I agree with what Dr. Zakir is saying, because I think most people who want to control power will tend to actually deceive people and tell them that this certain thing is meant for this certain type of people so they can have the advantage to change the rules. So, you know, that's why I always encourage people to do their own research and to be clued up and to double check studies, you know, not to fully believe what one man is saying. Do your own research. Go do your own research. It's gonna save you a lot of trouble. And yes, man, I understand and support that if you wanna know about a certain subject, if you wanna know about science, don't go ask anyone else but a scientist, and it has to be proven by facts. So if we can live according to that thinking, I think many things will be very easy for people to understand. I can believe that the Quran is made easy to understand. He seems, Dr. Zakir, I don't know how long, I think he's been studying his whole life. So, like, and he's very smart. He seems like he's very smart, so I can believe that this guy knows the Quran very well, because he's quoting different scriptures, or like he's quoting different verses of the Quran, you know, like it's wow. Like he's a library of knowledge. It seems like it, man. But with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching this video, and this is for 2020, guys. Let's make something new this year. Let's explore more. Let's learn as much as we can. Please comment down below with what you think of this video. What have you guys learned today? And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Peace.